Yo, what's good guys? Inswain with Inswain Audio. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe, man. Welcome to the family. Today, we're going to be talking about something. It's not the happiest thing, but it's important, trust me. And that is how to deal with rejection as an engineer, mix engineer, mastering engineer, tracking engineer, any of that. So, let's jump into it. All right, so first we need to clear up what do I mean by rejection? Like, what does rejection look like? Rejection can look like a lot of different things, and it's kind of defined by you, honestly, but it could be getting a job turned down, right? Whether that's an intern or a job at a studio or reaching out to a client or just, a mixed shootout, anything that leads to rejection. Another form of rejection could be a job that you have that isn't working out, like an unsatisfied client. Or, maybe you're messing up at a studio or something. I don't really have like a specific example there, but you can use your imagination. Or sometimes it can just be the overall feeling of not being at where you think you should, where you deserve to be. Whether that's with the quality or with how many jobs you're getting, what jobs you're getting, how much you're getting paid, whatever you define it as, that's what rejection is. And it's gonna happen. If it hasn't happened yet, it will. So since this rejection is inevitable, I'm going to give you some tips to better deal with it when it does come up. The first one, and honestly probably the most important, especially for me, is to remember that everybody deals with it, even the top mix engineers. Think of your favorite mix engineer or your favorite song, whoever mixed that, even if you don't know who it is, they've dealt with rejection in one way or another, probably many, many times, and they're going to continue to. That is just part of the game, and that's for a few reasons, mostly because this is a subjective job that we do. Right? There's a lot of objective things we do and a lot of technical engineering skills, right? The word engineering is very technical, but this is an art and it's subjective. So you can't please everybody with your taste, and that's okay. That's what makes you you. That's what's going to get you clients is your taste. So remember that when someone's not happy with your work or they prefer someone else or whatever, that gives you that feeling, just remember that what caused you to get there, what made you different, is what's going to get you work. So it's actually a good thing in disguise. Another thing that'll help, which is a lot easier said than done, but try to remember, is to separate yourself from your work, right? Just like people who make music, this isn't art, and it's very easy to attach your identity to it. And if somebody says even something that's 1% bad about it, it's going to crush your soul. So just remember that you are not your work, and that might help. And I'm very guilty of this. I can't do that, so I deal with it. But, sometimes you got to remind yourself, and it might help. Who knows? Once again, remember that art is subjective, and this is an art to a large degree. So, people are going to dislike it no matter what. There's no painting or film or song that every single person in the world likes, and there never will be. And if there was, it probably wouldn't be too good. It would just be just okay enough to where everybody's okay with it. And that's boring, right? So same thing goes for your mixing and mastering, recording, whatever. It is an art. You have your own characteristic to it. And therefore, because of that, not everyone's going to like it. But double down on it, and the people that do like it will love it. Another one here, and this is huge, is revisions is not rejection. Although it kind of seems like it is, it's really not. I actually, just before filming this video today, got revision requests from a client. Super long, a whole laundry list, probably, I don't even know, more than 10 changes that they asked for. And when you first see it, the gut reaction, even for me, is like, and I'm the one making this video, giving you tips right now, but even for me, I'm like, I suck, right? What did I do wrong? But then I read through it, I take a breath, and I'm like, okay, they just want a few little changes. Like, it's just subjective. That's their art, just like the mix was, I feel like that's my art. This is their song, so this is their art, and they have a vision for it, and they want it a certain way. Don't take it personally. They want to turn the guitar up, right? I have no problem with that. It takes no time at all. I get to learn, a different person's perspective, and maybe I'm like, sometimes I disagree, right? But it's not my place to say something, right? It's their song. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, you were right, and you learn from it. So either way, make the client happy. That is your job. You're the engineer. You're serving the song, and it's their song, and don't take it personally. It's just a subjective thing, so when they have a revision, it's not like you failed. It's just they want to go a different route. It's pretty normal. Even the best engineers in the world, they're not doing the mix in the first pass most of the time. One more that I'll leave you off with is to remember your successes in the times where you feel like you're getting rejected or you're feeling like a failure. and this might sound kind of corny, but it really helps. It's so easy to focus on the moment of, oh, they're not happy or whatever you're going through, and feel those feelings of I suck, I'm a failure, yada yada. Trust me, I do that all the time. Nobody could tell me anything I haven't already told myself negatively, right? I'm my own worst critic, so nothing's gonna hurt me, and my inner voice does that all the time. But if I step back and think about everything that I have done, right, then it helps. It's so easy to lose perspective and to forget about all the good that you've done and just focus on the one bad thing. It's like the people say with like YouTube comments or like a comment section, right? Like you'll get 99 good comments, but that one bad comment is all you're going to think about all day. Same thing goes for your mixing career or mastering, whatever. You're going to get one tough obstacle come your way, and that's all you're going to think about. Remember the 99 other songs that you knocked out of the park, and you made that person's day, and you might have even made that artist's career, or their life even, in some drastic cases. So remember your successes, and don't let your failures define you. Okay, I didn't mean to get all motivational speaker on you guys here, but yeah, I hope these help you. Let me know down below if you have any other tips or anything else you might deal with, or maybe some horror stories. That might be fun. Maybe I'll do that one time. I'll do like some horror stories of, working in the industry. But yeah, appreciate you guys for sticking around. Like, comment, subscribe, share, name your firstborn child after me. I'd really appreciate it. My name is Inswain with Inswain Audio. Peace!